as we take a look at the lovely skyline of downtown. And welcome everyone to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. Butler on the wing. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. So it's Florida now. He dishes it to Brewer. Shot clock at 5. Shot from the top of the key, and the jumper is on the mark. Campbell with it. Butler on the wing. Lewis, left side. Working on Noah. From 11 feet away, Lewis gets the bucket.
Good job there, Kevin, getting himself a little space on the inside.
And Florida with the possession. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. I had a chance to catch up with the visiting team's head coach. He told me it's definitely a challenge trying to score against one of the best defensive teams in the NBA. He said, we know nothing's going to come easy out there, but we also have confidence we can still find a way to get it done. We just have to trust our sets, trust each other, and come out swinging, and we'll be all right. Kevin, we'll see how it plays.
And Doris, as always, thank you. So, Steve, do you agree with Coach's game plan here, given how tough the D is that they're going to go up against?
Yeah, I do. I mean, a huge part of your game plan has to be focused on their D. And I think he's right to put that much emphasis on it.
Yeah, I agree with you guys because they are that good defensively. So you've got to worry about that and game plan for that. And then trust that your guys will execute what needs to be done.
And both free throws good for Thomas. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Kicks to Noah. Tries again. A second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Pass to Campbell. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Butler on the way. Second chance shot. And the shot is good. 1:58 left in the first. Pass to Brewer. Feeds it to Noah. Now the dish to Brewer. Number 42. He's guarded by Thomas. Gets it to go.
You're going to be waiting a long time if you're waiting for him to miss that when he's that open.
The pass to Campbell. Lewis, left side. Stolen by Noah. 1:14 left to play in the first quarter. Now, here's Brewer, defended by Butler. Brewer's shot is off. Here is Thomas. Inside to Campbell, and he takes that one up and powers it through. Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D, I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
That gives them the lead. He's got 5.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Butler kicks to Lewis. Number one. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a three-point battle like this.
And Brewer with the stuff. Absolutely, Clark. No one in his airspace on that dunk.
Yeah, but come on, Kevin. The defense can't let that happen.
I hope they let it happen more. It's fun to watch that guy fly.
Just a gift, 2 points they gave up. That's awful.
Lewis, covered by Noah. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, nice body control there. Narrowly missing the shot. Would have been a 3-point play.
Had a free look at it after the foul. Nice play.
A big group substitution here for Florida. Second free throw, no good. 23 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Barry. Shot clock at 6. Number 33. And there's another one for Florida. Here's Carter. The shot is off. Oh, no, his first quarter of play, we've seen plenty of offense so far. Florida leads by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. Guys, what stands out to you from Florida in this one?
And a good start for this club. I like the way they played together, really moved the ball and did a nice job offensively.
Yeah, excellent ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard, too.
So it's Florida now. Number 33, defended by Burns. Number 15. Here's Richard.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
And for Florida, pass to Burns. And he hits the jump shot. And Florida with the possession. They trail by 1. There's a good screen. Florida moving that ball around. Barry. And once again off the mark by Florida. And for Florida, that drive by Carter. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam. Savage, that's the way to get some momentum on your side.
Absolutely. Those dunks can really have a deflating effect on the defense.
Especially coming from a guy out of the backcourt.
So it's Florida now. Here's Barry. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Well, and the bounce pass was the key to the play.
Gone 50% from the arc. 1 of 2. Carter outside. Carter left side. And he gets it to go from the corner. Carter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Another lead change. How many of these are we going to have?
I don't know, Steve, but the momentum of this game has certainly swung like a pendulum.
Gets the bucket.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
That is good.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
So timeout called here, the first for Florida.
Well, he looks like he wants to toy around with some of their sets and matchups here.
You know, I don't think you can afford to go through a whole game doing the same thing over and over, and you have to be able to adjust on the fly, just like he's doing here.
Tyler, he's checked in for Florida. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Number 15. Off target from three-point range. And the pass to Burns. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
First trip to the line for him here. And he knocks down the first one. And Florida making a change here. All free throws good from Burns. There's a minute 47 left in the first half. Number 33. Good on the three-point shot. He has 5. 1:33 left in the first half. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Boy, he just battled through that initial impact and somehow willed it in.
Excellent concentration. That's what you like to see. Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
Well, it's a nice job of really making the most of their opportunities.
So it's Florida now. 4-point game. And that's out of bounds. Florida will retain possession. And Florida making a change here. Here's Tyler. 1:12 left in the second quarter. 5 on the clock. And a miss there on the triple. And here is Lewis. They lead by 4. Number 5 connects in the foul line jumper.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
So it's Florida now. Stolen by Carter. And he uses the glass on the layup. Carter's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Number 33. And once again off the mark by Florida. Number 5.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Florida trails by 10. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Now a timeout called by Florida.
Well, he's got to be disappointed with his team's play over the course of this run. And, thus the timeout. You got to talk things over, try to get back into the game.
Something has to change for them as they haven't looked good at all during this run. So a timeout is appropriate here.
Al Horford, he's checked in for Florida. Brewer comes in for Tyler. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Can they get it? Good.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
Yep, that's twice in a row now where they've done exactly the opposite and backed off.
This is to Lewis. Passes to Burns. Out of bounds. Florida takes possession.
Just a little careless on that pass. They should be able to connect on those.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the first half. With 1 on the clock. And so that brings the first half to a close. The home team, they're up by 7. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's a lively Friday evening here at 2K Sports. Hopefully you're having a great time watching a little basketball tonight. At the midway point, the home team is playing very well. They've been having their way inside. A huge lead when it comes to points in the paint, making it very hard to defend against them. And it's been a solid effort to hang in there for Florida. And from outside, you couldn't shoot it much better than this. They are scorching hot from beyond the arc. Joakim Noah's been a huge X-factor. Everything's finding its way through the rim, and he's been filling it up early. That'll wrap things up for me here in the studio. Thanks so much. I'm Damon Bruce. Now let's get back out to Kevin Harlan for the second half of play.
The second half just about to get going here. Florida trails by 7. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for Florida. Number 42. He's guarded by Thomas. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Puts up the baby hook. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Outstanding job there to absorb the contact and guide it in.
That's how you impose your will against the defender. He came to play.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
One shot.
Free throw no good for Thomas.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Number 42. He's guarded by Thomas. He feeds it to Brewer. Just 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by Thomas. Thomas got 3 rebounds now in this one. He passes to Campbell. Back to Thomas. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Thomas got 6 points.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
And, you know, these calls can be some of the toughest in the game for the officials.
It all happened so fast, but I really think that was the right call. The defender was not really set in that situation.
On defense, the home team. He kicks it to Brewer. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Can't get a much better look than that, though.
Sure can't. Not one you'd expect him to miss there.
Here's Campbell.
Nothing but money for him to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
Florida trails by 11. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. This one for 3. Gets it to go.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Florida making a change here. Richards is checked in. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Butler passes to Campbell. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Yeah, you look at the numbers, 10 of the last 12 points have come from close range, so I agree.
Number 12. And there's another one for Florida. 1:31 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Campbell. from 11 feet away. And it's Florida with the rebound. Number 12. And again, it's Florida with a three.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And it's not just great offense, Clark. The defense is really lacking. Not enough energy on their closeouts.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Campbell. At the line for 2.
No good on the free throw. And Florida making a change here. So he comes up empty at the line.
Kevin, it's disheartening to see them keep missing opportunities to extend the lead at the line. I mean, when you have a chance to put a team away from the line, you want to take advantage of that. You don't want to give them a chance to come back on it.
Pass to Campbell. Ball stolen. Pass break. Here comes Florida. The pull-up misses off the left iron. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Finished off the break. 5 points in the game.
Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
It sure did. I mean, that was a very late reaction from the defense there.
Number 11 hands it from downtown.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will today, Steve.
I'll say the defense has been ineffective trying to run shooters off that three-point line.
Right side, Thomas finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Thomas got 6 points in the quarter.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
Number 11, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. The home team, they're up by 4. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter, and if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Gotten 3 of his 5 shots to go here. Butler kicks to Thomas. Now the feed to Lewis, and it's good. Walk through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking, and they've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint.
And Lewis, no good on that one. Florida trails by 6. On the court for Florida. Thomas with the steal. And here they come. Ahead. Finish off the break.
Well, they're winning the speed game, guys, getting out in transition.
Boy, I like the energy they play with offensively, and in the open court, tremendous flow.
So it's Florida now. Number 12. And again, it's Florida with a 3.
Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let them fly.
Now here's Butler. Lewis, left side. 13 feet away. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Now, that's an aggressive play, trying to get that rebound. Maybe a little too aggressive.
And it was totally unnecessary, Steve. He was in no position to get to that ball. He should have just conceded.
And Florida making a change here. Richards is checked in. Here's Butler. Back to Thomas. Releases. Yep, right through the net.
You know, tired legs can affect you at the defensive end, and I think that's what's happening right here.
I agree, because as much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
So it's Florida now. They trail by 7.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though.
Number 1. And it's good.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And it's not necessarily strategic, Park. It's just a matter of playing with more heart. Got to play hard, guys.
Good. And it's 6 points for Al Horford.
Boy, just terrible defense there.
Steve, really just a layup line for the most part. I mean, not much defense at all either way.
Now here's Lewis. Cans the 12-footer.
Shaky defense down low again. It's been a mismatch in the paint.
I'm sure they didn't go into this one expecting to get battered like they have inside.
Now a timeout called by Ford.
Well, they're getting way too many easy shots in the paint. So this timeout is specifically for that reason. You got to tighten up the defense and start to make it harder for that offensive team.
I know it's easier said than done, but right now it just doesn't seem like the necessary effort is there.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hi, Kevin. The head coach for the visiting team had some instruction for his guys during that last break. He told the squad, now is the time when we turn it on and lead them in the rear view mirror. It won't be easy, but guys, I know we can put them away. Let's see if they can deliver, Kevin.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
Well, you get more rebounds, you get more possessions, more shots at the hoop, and oftentimes that decides the game.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
Lock at 6. Florida moving that ball around. Number 12. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Thomas dishes to Lewis. Butler on the way. All sorts of time, and he hits the jump shot.
Another good pass, and their offensive execution has been impressive, to say the least.
The last 4 field goals have been assisted. Yeah, passing has kept the defense off balance, but to get assists, you got to make the shots.
Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Florida. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Number 11. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Gone a nice 5 of 8 shooting from the floor. Campbell kicks to Buck. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, this is going to seal the deal. They really exploded here to the finish line.
You know, once they sniffed out that blood in the water, the killer instinct came right out.
That's good.
What an excellent performance from the field for him.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Back to Lewis. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
They got to feel pretty good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home floor.
Yeah, and just riding it out here now. I mean, they gave the fans what they wanted.
Lewis has gone a nice 5 of 6 shooting from the field. Number 12. Number 42. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Number 1. Second shot opportunity. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. so he can't get either to fall. Here's Tyler. Now the pass to Barry. He tries for three. He dishes it to Tyler. Moves back up. And the layup is good. Here's Burns. Off target. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory.
It was a solid win. Yeah, it was. I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present Jordan's Player of the Game.
Under the direction of Professor Jamie L. Nix, the M Fanfare.